All right, today is April 16, 2023. Well, after yesterday, where people were laughing in Maslin, it is exactly what's going on. They did go in and tell on themselves that they had been taping her unaware before and they had drugged her. And they went in and told them. And that is what's going on. So basically, they walked into the FBI task force in the Stark County of Canton and said, "We are stalking the halls." "How'd you get in?" "We kicked their door in the wall when they were out." "You broke in and out, you okay?" "How are you watching it?" "Fine cameras." Probably told them smoke detectors, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay. "We have sodium pentothal reports. You drugged her." "I had the men go over and get the truth out of her, even out of drugs. They left some words, but they got it out of her, even out of drugs. You left marks on her on top of it. We got videos of her watching her and her family. You taped her family, too." Mm-hmm. "Yeah, we have bathroom scenes." "You do." "Where did you get the sodium pentothal?" "Oh, these guys." "Really? They get the truth out no matter what." "Contact with them all the time." "Yeah." "And gave up their drug dealers." "I didn't write them down." They arrested over 800 of them, connected into them. I got home today. Idiot people outside. Judge Pete gave them special permission to watch her before. There's no such thing. Are people that stupid? You don't get special permission, honey. None at all. Not at all. No special brownie button, honey. I am surprised at the Stark County FBI task force that they held it together and didn't body slam them into a table and cuff them. That retired Judge Pete and his friends, he's retired. And where I talked to Cecily, Dave didn't pay off the taxes like he swore in the divorce agreement. And I paid her to write up a letter that I'd take and hold up for contempt. And I asked her who was that retired, or Judge Pete on the picture of him on the wall looked like a little white Santa Claus. She said, "Well, if his picture's on the wall, he's been retired a really long time. That's the only ones that go on the wall is the ones that have been retired a long time." I said, "Well, he was joking around with Judge Timothy Ludick. They looked like they were friends." "Oh, I don't doubt that one." And I said, "He looks like a little white Santa Claus." And we talked about some other stuff. And but she said he had to be retired. And she said, I don't know who he is. But he had to be retired a long time. 1819, his picture was hanging on the wall. So they should have a list of it, Peter or something. So he's been retired a long time. He has no authority, no nothing. So his sick, psychotic family, kicking in private homes, vandalizing personal property, and his own private family's stalking methods for private citizens, watching their families live their lives. Bathroom, showers, toileting, including children using bathrooms, kiddie porn. Letting his children, his friends, as family watch. Highly illegal. Because if we get into kiddie porn then. And then letting his family watch me and Dave make love. When the case first started, some guy showed up and he had pointed at that Alex and said, he's a big Karen fan. He likes to watch her and Dave make love for hours. You know what happened on 12/21/18? I got a shower. In protected custody. Went to the refrigerator. And where that man they were bringing had been watching me and Dave for hours make love. I was stabbed in the back of the side of the neck. Foggy, hazy, dark. Bright light, felt myself cry. I have a dent in my head. Was out for 6 hours. There's a white comb on Dave's dresser. I wake up. I have marks everywhere. And I didn't know what happened. And Dave accused me of having an affair. Do you know what they said that idiot man did? He broke in and raped me. He couldn't take watching a woman that he's watching make love to her husband. And he's stalking. He finally couldn't take out his fantasy. His kid broke in and raped and beat me and crushed my skull. I got a dent. He tried to murder me himself, and he beat me and raped me that day. Made up the scam of the chip, had people walk by, have their phone dings, and then on March 13, 21 at Altman Hospital, have fake FBI badges. Another federal crime. Get in the back and lie to Dr. Tina's trying to prove that the feds are lost their minds, and here's Pete and his family. Huh? That they're running their embezzlement scams? That they're taking their own little personal videos. They're video collections of families they're stalking. That their drug dealing friends are kicking in private homes. And they're taking their friends and family and watching them live their lives. Stalking private citizens unaware in personal home videos. And watch them wash, shower, make love to their spouse, have their children, their grandchildren over, use the bathroom, get pornography on everybody, and then their drug-dealing friends having fun with the tapes, Photoshop shower scenes, and then when the poor victims waking up with bruises and hand marks and are letting the drug dealers go in and rape and beat confessions out under drugs so they won't remember and have nothing but marks. And he thinks he can use that against them. Charles Manson family. You don't get special permission. Do you know what's going to happen? They will look at him and say, we can't look or listen to your tapes. They can be photoshopped like you've been bragging your drug dealer friends. Do you know what's going to happen? You're going to compensate that whole family for mental anguish and then physical damage on Miss Hall. And you're going to go to jail for assault with a deadly weapon, attempted murder, stalking, sex trafficking, and human trafficking, and then kiddie porn. You and your family. You didn't have special permission to be serial killers. Like the police say, what these people said they were illegal. The only thing that stopped them from going to jail is they said they went after the drug dealers instead. I looked it up on the internet. One of the people that were involved in this, they just got them out of Alaska. They said that one guy ain't gonna stop till I get them all. I guess not. So does Pete and his family want to still confess? Could you imagine what a sitting judge? Do you think the FBI fell for any of that? Huh? Hi, I'm retired Judge Pete so-and-so from the Ravenna Courthouse. Why, sir? I have some personal home videos where I've been monitoring somebody myself. You've been what? Been stalking somebody? Well, me and some men I hired. Oh. Why would you do that? How'd you get them in there? Oh, we kicked in our door to the wall when they were out. We have sodium pentothal. Where would you get sodium pentothal, sir? My friends have drugs that can get the truth out of. Then under drugs, because amnesia, we got the truth out of her. Even if they had to get rough with her and left marks, she don't realize who did it. But we got it out of her. You left marks on her. And the only thing she knew was she was throwing up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. We've been monitoring her family, bathrooms. Her children and grandchildren are over there using, oh my God. Where would you get those drugs? Oh, these guys. Got the names of them. Love to meet them. Oh, I've been having my friends and family watch them too. Oh, you've been sharing videos of this. Nice. Oh, Petey and his friends. Do they really think they're gonna let him get away with this? Police and agencies can only be in a home under a threat of life. And they have to speak to everyone before they start, or it's entrapment. Like Officer Reinhardt said, a government official was worried about you. Had me come over and talk to you. I told him about the shower scene they were talking about in the other room. Started giggling. Like it was funny. It's not. He thought it was funny being a guy. Don't worry about it. I said I had bruises, I had marks, and I was throwing up, and I was really sick. I didn't talk to anybody. Don't worry about it. Until Will at the Canton FBI took your statement and agreed to protect you, they couldn't even be in your home. It'd be illegal to look and listen. Portage County Sheriff's. Same thing. Massillon Police. It's not admissible. Nothing they have outside that protect or like case of statements. See, that's where Will bullying me just to get me to stay out of this, but listen to me informant with diplomatic immunity and money, and he didn't hide me and he knew they were already doing this, is utterly ridiculous. And then letting them human traffic me, bash my skull in, rape, torture, sell police information, and left me up there to die. And then other people were taken while he's going after those bad guys. There's always going to be human traffickers. If you even go back to the Bible days, they sold Joseph in Genesis. His brothers sold him to traders. Look at the Egyptians. They sold the Jews. Always seems like the most evil part of humanity when there was somebody poor or somebody more down on their luck or somebody they thought was less worthy. They thought they could sell like cattle, and they were another part of God's creation. This evil, heinous sin of human trafficking has went on for thousands and thousands of years. What the main point is to protect the lives in front of you and then go after the bad guys. But you realize within the first month, 200 of them showed up because of that idiot walking in that drug task force. And within 4 years, they had over 800 names because of him. But other people were taken and killed. And that I have been raped, I have been tortured, publicly humiliated, bashed in the back of the head with a dent, and left there to die and almost murdered several times. At what cost? Just to go after bad guys. Is the cost too high? That you don't save the victims and then go after them later? Because there always is going to be bad guys. It's victims first. We get the bad guys